Oh, we're in for Ann to jump in with us.
Am I on?
Says you're not recording. Yeah, there's no thing about you.
Oh, there he is. Now he's here, ladies and gentlemen.
And
The Zombie King is in the building. Well, let's go ahead and get us started. Out of nowhere, question of the week goes to the Zombie King. Sure, we have a big tournament coming up for the men's and the women's. King of the Ring. Where, at what prestige level do you put that tournament? Is it a big tournament to win to have under your belt, or is it not that big of a tournament to have under your belt, career-wise?
I mean, any type of title in the E, so even though it may be low tier at this point with the King of the Ring, it's still a title. It's still something that they gave to you, and then hopefully everything usually go on with a gimmick after that, and they get a little limelight. Some people go on, and some people go off. It's up to them. Like Xavier Woods, he had a good run with the King of the Ring when he did that gimmick. I mean, I think the best one was King Booker. I mean, he was the best one who won. Yeah, I mean,
think that's the best
if you
one.
go back, has to be. But I mean, if we go back, that's how we got Austin 316. Was King of the Ring.
That's crazy when you think about it, right? Like that King of the Ring moment really made like Stone Cold. Like who would Stone Cold Steve Austin be without that King of the Ring tournament?
Yeah, without that promo and then the match with Jake the Snake and all that. I mean,
he'd be a blonde-headed man with blue eyes.
The whole thing.
Blonde-headed. Isn't it crazy?
Exactly who you'd be.
And what would you? Because I feel, me personally, I feel like the King of the Ring tournament has diminished in value over the years, right? Notably over the last few years. The only one I can name off the top of my head that was a good one was King Booker, like you just said. Zelina was cool as Queen of the Ring. Queen Zelina was cool as hell. Mm-hmm. But I feel like they never really capitalized on the success that had for her. The same thing with Xavier Woods. Like we all know Xavier's the least accomplished member of the New Day, but it didn't really do anything for him singles wise.
I mean, he did go on with and kind of have like the mini feud with Roman. So he got that type of, I mean, even though he was never gonna win it, but he still got that one-on-one feud with the champ from that tournament. So it kind of did.
I feel, but it's like I feel like the King of the Ring tournament should be that stepping stone for those guys that borderline mid-carders to take that next step into the main 100%. Event scene. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like 100%. Like me personally, I'm 100% on board with Jay beating Ilja. One, because Ilja's going to be a star regardless, right? But Ilja's way too fresh to be going into the finals, especially facing Gunther for the first time on the main roster. There's a lot of people who haven't seen NXT UK and haven't seen the banger that those guys had in the past, and they need to build it up a little bit more. So when people finally see it, people want it. They're craving it. That's the one thing they really want to see on a card. So I'm all for Jey Uso catching a dub over Ilja at that point.
Sure. Yeah. Well, we do got a lot of King of the Ring, Queen of the Ring tournament to talk about because we did have a lot of matches over the last 2 weeks because we've been away. But it sounds like you're saying King of the Ring is kind of a big tournament to have under your belt. It's kind of something nice to have. It's a good, I guess it's a good acknowledgement. We'll see. We'll see who wins it. Usually, whoever wins it, something good usually happens for them. Hopefully, a title will happen too. But let's go ahead and start our show.
Four sides of the ring, four sides of the ring. Everybody out here got an opinion, your ego shall die in the ring. If the debate's getting heated, we hear you know it's been fire in the ring. We them guys in the ring, leave with your pride in the sling. Four sides of the ring, four sides of the ring. out here got an opinion, your ego should die in the ring. If the debate's getting heated, we eating, you know it's been fire in the ring. We them guys in the ring, leave with your pride in the sling. 4 sides of the ring.
What is going on, Ringsiders? Your favorite faction is back. I know we've been away for 2 weeks. I'm Markus Hernandez. I'm with Brandy Savage. I'm with the ZombiieKing. We're with Chano Hayes.
Here.
And we're sorry. We're sorry we've been away, but we've all been really busy. Personal things going on.
Yeah.
Work.
I'm not
Just
gonna hold
other
you.
stuff in general.
I'm not gonna hold you. Aside from work beating my ass, the Knicks have been playing games, guys, and I'm not gonna hold you. I can't. My attention span with the Knicks playoff basketball and wrestling going on at the same time, they do not mesh well. They don't mesh because the Knicks love to give me anxiety for 3.5 hours. So I can't balance it with wrestling.
Can't flip the channel fast enough, bro.
I can't.
That's what it is.
Can't because
Do
the
you
game's
still
been
have
too
that
close.
button? The go back button? I was like,
They
the
still
button,
have it.
bro.
They still got it, but the thing is, it's like these games have been extremely close, except for the last 2 games. So, and it's been really annoying. It's really annoying. But
That's the part
we
that
still
sucks. Like
fighting.
I'll be watching the game. I'm like, okay, the Knicks are up 6. Let me go ahead and see what's going on Raw. Come back, they're down 10. I'm like, what happened? What's going on?
Bro,
I can't go
down
back to
10,
Raw.
bro. Down 10, down 2, down 10 again. Tied game, up 5. You know what I mean, bro? It's annoying. It's so tedious. But I was actually able to. It is, but actually, luckily, the wrestling basketball guys were on my side. Games, what was it? 3 and 4, 4 and 5 were at Sunday and Tuesday, so I was actually able to catch Raw this week and Dynamite.
That's very true. That's very true. Able to catch all of wrestling this week, which was a plus. It was a very, very.
It's a good week. It's a
good week.
It's a great week.
I'm
I'm surprised.
First and foremost,
I'm
happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. All our
happy belated birthday! Happy belated birthday to Mr. Markus Hernandez, which was on Mother's Day.
Yeah, man.
Thank you. Oh, as well as Hugh. You the third out
Hugh.
there. Happy belated birthday to Hugh.
A lot of birthdays.
It's been a long 2 weeks. But hey, we're here.
Before
We're
we
back.
go on, real
Go
quick,
ahead. What you got?
I have a quick question. You saying like when Champs was saying he was watching basketball and like the excitement and the anxious, like, so I have a question for the 3 of you. From watching sports and watching wrestling, do you get the same feeling? Like, do you get that same anxious feeling that you get from sports? Is it more? Is it less? Like, what's more exciting?
I feel like
It really depends.
I feel like you gotta be in the arena and like to like feel, and it has to be like a pay-per-view. You know what I mean? But like, because like that moment you're talking about is like that moment where like not to cut ahead, like Kofi Kingston's about to get the kickoff. You know what I mean? And something happens, and he's not. But
Yeah.
But like, there's that slight bit of hope. I feel like that only like in the arena that hits different. But like in a playoff game at home for the Knicks, that's like I'm still sweating. I'm going crazy.
Right. I feel like wrestling. Go ahead, Chance.
Go ahead. No, my fault. You go ahead.
I was gonna say I feel like wrestling does have those moments, not as much as sports because it's different in sports, right? We've been fans for so long. I mean, we're all fans of wrestling, but I think in sports it's a little different because we physically live with the win and we physically live with the loss too, right? Like if your team is bad, your team is bad. You're like, man. If you like a wrestler who's just doing something bad right now, it's just writing. Bad writing for that wrestler. But I feel like there's times where I don't think it has to be a pay-per-view. I think we always go back. One of the matches we always like to go back to is Bullet Club Gold versus FTR in that tag team match. That was on television on a Saturday night. You know what I mean? And I know for a fact that made a lot of wrestling fans like that was a night for them because they saw such an incredible match. So I think wrestling has the moments, but it's not as regular as sports. I'm not going to say as regular sports because wrestling is a sport. It's not as regular as like you get it in the NBA, you get it in the NFL. You know what I mean? When somebody dunks on somebody, you're hyped. When somebody mosses somebody, you get hyped. You know what I mean? So I think it's just a little different. I could see 50,000 body slams, You know what I mean? But if I see a really good match, that's different.
Yeah.
I will say this. The one thing I will say about wrestling, when it's a really good match, I'm really invested like it's an actual ball game. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, which way can this go? But for the most part, when I'm watching wrestling, when anybody watches wrestling, if you've been watching wrestling for a while, you kind of have an idea where the match is going. You know what I mean? For me, if I know the winner of a match, I can enjoy it as much as I would if I didn't know who was winning.
Right.
You know what I mean? So let's say we have I'm trying to think of who. Let's say we had Johnny Gargano versus Kenny Omega. Like, let's say I missed the match, but I already know that but after the match, I saw the thing and Kenny Omega won. I'm not able to go back to that match and watch it with the same umph because my pre-notion is going into the match is thinking that Kenny Omega is going to win. And then knowing Omega is going to win is kind of just, it doesn't do it for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wrestling
I feel like I can go back.
I can't. I tried. I've tried, but it's like for me, wrestling is the 2 count, you know, the 2.9 kick out, the anxiety. They felt like you feel that, like when the wrestler's putting on a good show, it's like, oh my God, what do I got to do to put this guy away? You know what I mean? And they got to go to that next step. If I already know that like Kenny won, I don't got to worry about that next step because there's no doubt in my mind. Oh my God, could Kenny actually beat this guy? Kenny can't beat this guy. You know what I mean? I don't have that anxiety in a match. But those
I could see what you're saying. I could see what you're saying.
Events, you know what I mean? Like where that's going to be reserved for like big events as opposed to like playoffs. Because you only care about that in the playoffs when it comes to sports. A regular season game doesn't give you that anxiety.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna. The Knicks give me anxiety. 82 games plus playoffs because. Listen, the Knicks are good now. The Knicks have been bad my whole entire life, so I have expectations. But you know what I mean? So it's like if it's a great match, I get that anxiety and that level of like excitement for a match. But if it's a Monday Night Raw and it's Kofi Kingston versus Gunther, meanwhile, that was a very good match. That didn't have me as a level of a playoff basketball game, the playoff Knicks game. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I feel like it's still different though, because I've missed a couple events. You know what I mean? And my brother would text me, be like, "Oh man, not sure if you know the results," and I would know the results because of social media. But he'll be like, "You got to watch this match. This match was good. You got to watch this match." And I would still go into it knowing I know who's winning. Obviously, like you said, we already get that taken away from us. But still, at the end of the day, I feel like if it's a 5-star match, it still draws you in because you're just like, damn, I know who's gonna win, but like, how is he gonna win this match?
Wow.
I don't know. It ruins it for me. For that, I can just skip the build-up. You know what I mean? I can just go into the meat and potatoes of the match. I can go into the last 10, 15 minutes and just be okay with it.
To Marcus' whole point about it, like that's the same thing as watching a Knicks game. You know the score. When you go watch the Knicks game, you're not gonna have the same thrill. You know what I mean? Because you know the outcome. If you don't know the outcome, that's why I say special events, because I feel like most regular events, you know what's gonna happen. Most like regular nights.
That's a good point.
Right.
Like
only coaches are trying to figure out how they lost. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
How did we get here? I'm trying to figure it out too. Only play well at the Garden, apparently.
No.
We only play well at the Garden. We'll see what's up. But anyway, fellas, welcome back. All of us happy to be back, happy to be doing this. A lot of things have been happening. I do have the World Heavyweight Championship in my possession. Hugh, Brandon, I will send you guys a picture. I was really busy last week. I apologize. Stuff will be coming out about that. It's a beautiful belt, heavy. They didn't tell me how heavy it was going to be. Pretty heavy.
Gold, bro.
It's called the Big Gold.
It's called the Big Gold for a reason, right? But it's a beautiful belt.
Pounds of gold.
Beautiful belt.
They spare no expense.
Yeah, facts. Let's talk about some things. Wrestling. We had a big call up over the week. Not sure if you guys seen. I was pretty hyped for her. She deserves it. She's been doing a good job. She'll be going up against, our girl over there at Raw, who, I mean, I'm not sure if you can consider her the greatest of all time, but she's great. Nah, she might be the GOAT. Samantha Irvin's the GOAT, right? Yeah, without question. that question.
Oh,
This
you're
is not
talking
about.
about. Oh, okay.
This is not about Samantha Irvin. This is about our girl Alicia Taylor getting called up from NXT going to SmackDown. So congratulations, Alicia Taylor, getting that call up. You should be doing some big things. Big things. I don't know who NXT got. Didn't check. Wasn't paying attention to. Was calling out the names. I don't even think they said who it was.
They
To
got
be
the
honest,
SmackDown guy.
I was the guy.
They got the SmackDown guy, whatever his name was.
Damn, they did him like that.
They about to go on tour.
Nah, bro. They did my guy like that. He was doing a good job.
Nothing about it.
All right, real talk. Would you rather have just gotten fired? That's a demotion, right?
If that's a demotion,
That's definitely a demotion, right? Okay.
As long as they're in Orlando or only have 30% less fans when they go on tour, it's a demotion. Like,
That's fair. Okay, so
honestly, I don't think
what are you
so.
doing in that situation?
He probably had some circumstance. He could have had circumstances that he couldn't be as travel week to week.
If that was the case, then yeah, that's not.
Then he needs a little bit,
but
then he needs a little bit more stability. You know what I mean?
Most
of them live in Florida anyway.
Yeah,
if
man.
If that's the case. Like,
True. We lost Chano a little bit, but he'll be back. But no, I feel like it's definitely a demotion day. I didn't know that's what had happened.
There you go.
So damn. But hey, congratulations, Alicia Taylor. Take your job, get your money, do what you got to do to get on the main roster, be on TV.
Make that money, yo.
Make that money. Make SmackDown your home. Make it as great as you're gonna. She's gonna do a great job. She's gonna do great things. I'm excited for her.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Alicia Taylor. I want to talk about my guy AJ Styles for a little bit. I want to know what you guys are thinking because my man's taking L's. He's taking an L at Mania. No, not at Mania. Well, no. Yes.
No, he went over.
He went over. He took an L. He took an L to Cody at the pay-per-view Backlash.
L to Cody. Yeah.
Took an L to Cody. Now he's taking an L to Randy Orton. How many more L's is he gonna take?
I mean, all things considered, he just won a whole tournament, right?
He's taking L's like LA Knight.
I mean, but it's not like one is Cody, of course, and then two is Randy Orton. So it's not like low caliber. These are high caliber.
I give you Cody because he's the champion, obviously. But come on, he could have went over on Randy. He's the king of the ring. Randy Orton doesn't need king of the ring. You know what I mean?
Maybe it could be a gift. Maybe Randy wants it. He never had it.
I don't know, man.
We gotta know who should go to.
What do you think?
Randy, bro? King of the RKO?
King Orton?
That sounds like a ring. Put that on the shirt.
King of Snakes? Nah, it should really. We're gonna talk about King of the Ring, and I'll tell you some guys I think that should win it. But what do you think is the story for what you got? Okay, what do you think is the story for AJ Styles though? Like all these L's he's taken, how do we build up back to him? How do you make AJ Styles the phenomenal one once again?
Honestly, I think AJ Styles at this point of his career is at that point where losing's not really a factor because he gives you a performance, a high performance, and all his matches is gonna be memorable. Like, okay, he lost, but that match was dope. Like, not that this matters, or maybe I shouldn't even bring it up, but they got a 5-star match. So I don't know. I feel like he's up there in his career. Win, lose, tie, draw, he's over no matter what.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I think he's like on the level of like right now, like good guy, bad guy, Shinsuke Nakamura, or like no matter what, you want to keep that guy on your roster because when you need them, they're gonna put on a banger for you.
100%.
And like you know what I mean? 'Cause I feel like the highest level AJ Styles can go at this point, I feel like, is just like the Randy Ortons and Kevin Owens, where he's gonna be competing at a main event level, but he's kind of a mid-carder.
Okay. We'll see.
Yeah.
I think they have big plans for AJ. I don't think there's any titles in his future anytime soon. Not even a mid card, to be honest. I think he's just gonna have good matches. Call it a day. Go home.
I mean, I feel like they should give him at least
big
one more
house,
title
happy
run.
family.
before he retires. At
Yeah.
least one. Maybe the United States. I don't know. Something.
Nah. Maybe a tag team.
No.
Maybe a tag team. Yeah, a tag
He
team.
was never a tag team guy. Give him a singles. Don't let him retire or something. He wasn't. I don't say he never did, but I mean, how often you see AJ Styles in a tag team?
Nah, he's never. Has he been a tag team champion in WWE? I don't think so. Nah.
I think so. I think he did.
Oh no, yeah, one time. But
Yeah.
do it again. Fuck it. Why not?
Do it again.
Why not?
Run it back.
Running back.
I'll tell you what's a little disrespectful from SmackDown. I didn't get it. I was watching Friday night and just enjoying it, chilling with my son. Commercial break. We get back from the commercial break, and my guy Angelo Dawkins just got the jobber entrance. Like he's not he's not one half of one of their best tag teams.
I don't.
He just
see-
straight jobber entrance. Like what?
Yeah.
I feel like it's
Okay.
one of those things where like it's like where like if you remember with the Bloodline a couple years ago, where like you didn't need to see the Usos entrance, you wanted to see the Bloodline's entrance, and they didn't have the Almighty, so they weren't like we don't need this entrance, and that's disrespectful. I don't like that because I prefer the Street Profits entrance, but they don't even do the cups no more, so maybe that's why.
Ah.
You know why they don't do the cups no more? They ran out of the budget for the red solo cups.
That was a lot of plastic, bro.
That was a lot of plastic.
How dare you? How dare you, plastic cup
I'm
boy?
just saying though, like
complained every time.
the jobber entrance is a little disrespectful. He needs a little bit more
I
respect.
mean, damn, this might be a hot take, but what have they done lately?
The Street Profits? Be buried
Street
by Bobby
Profits?
Lashley. Be buried by Bobby. That's exactly what they've been doing.
They're
I mean,
learning.
they tried the
I don't
whole
think- I don't
heel
think that's
thing that went absolute nowhere.
I think it's called.
and then they automatically became faces
Mhm.
out of nowhere, and
It wasn't out of
went
nowhere.
and then went to feuds with random people out of nowhere, and now you get jobber entrances.
Nah, I won't say they went babyface out of nowhere. They weren't being booed. You know what I mean? They could have punched 15 babies and the crowd would have went bananas every single time they saw them. You know what I mean? Nothing that would like, bro. They jumped the LWO and people were like, thank God somebody did it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. But the thing is, you know what it was? They went heel but never changed. Yeah, they went heel but never changed their demeanor or their character.
They wore suits.
They got
but what is that? Everyone wears fucking suits in the WWE. It's special. Cody Rhodes comes out in a 3-piece every freaking time, custom head to toe. What are you different? Like it's nothing different. What is
It pisses
suit?
me off. It pisses me off.
What a suit is gonna do?
Of the slow burn turn of heels of the Street Profits, and then it just was like, all right, well,
slow. That's it. Was
they never did the full turn. So like, wait, we need a babyface for Kross and his boys.
They still cooking that bang, bro.
It's because they put the flame out before the fire started. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know what they did.
They were like doing stuff in the ring, trying to be bad, and they were just mad confused by it. Like
because they never, like I said, they never changed their demeanor. Like they still act the same. They still get the people hype. You know, you're still shaking the ropes and everything. If you're gonna become a heel, you gotta change at least like something. You can't act the same.
How do you make the Street Profits? How do you make the Street Profits heel though? How does that work?
Heel. They've been heel before. It's not like they can't do it. I think I genuinely believe it's Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley does not work in a faction with the Street Profits. It might have worked with a Hurt Locker, but it's not working with Lashley.
I think if you add MVP, it would work.
Yes, because MVP is a natural heel. He can be a heel. Honestly, Bobby.
I'm gonna answer his question.
But Bobby's a heel. Bobby was a big heel at one point. He won the title as a heel.
With MVP.
But when I see Bobby Lashley, I feel safe.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay,
he had a mouth.
If something was popping off and Bobby Lashley was there, I'm safe. I'm like, okay, I am safe in this man's guardianship. If I am with MVP, if something happens and MVP is there, I'm like, fuck, I might be fucked. How am I getting myself out of this? How am I gonna get if I see the new bloodline, I'm like, damn. How am I escaping this?
Let me tag in Bobby real quick.
Bobby.
Yo, Bobby. Yeah.
Bobby.
I think the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley the almighty Street Profits just need to call it quits.
1,000%.
At this point,
1,000%.
know.
At this point,
I think
it's just
I
been
don't know.
bad.
Listen, I will say shout
Yeah.
out to BFAB though for finding a group to be part of. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That went nowhere though. I mean, it fits, but it's not really like.
I would like to see her wrestle a little bit more though.
Yeah.
I'm not
nothing.
gonna hold you. I'm just glad she's getting TV time. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, facts, 100%.
it's better than being in the back with catering. You know what I mean? Like for the most part, she's doing something. What's the other kid's name? Adonis. I really haven't seen Adonis on TV like that.
True.
You know what I mean? So
And you already know Top Dollar killing it everywhere else right now.
Dollar. Honestly, I will say all those
You
cuts,
see him a lot.
all them cuts, they're balling.
AJ Francis.
They're balling out of control. All them cuts,
Yeah,
balling out of control, man.
When he said, because I'm the best AJ TNA has ever seen. Bars.
Whoa, sir.
Mic drop.
Whoa,
Mic drop.
sir.
You
Killed
think Styles showed him a text? He was like, "Yo, buddy, relax."
I think he asked Styles, "Hey, is it cool if I say I'm the greatest AJ?"
You ain't gonna get mad at me, right, AJ?
Statement.
like you don't even work there no more, bro. Is it cool if I say that?
It's cool, right? It's okay.
You know, I'm just saying. All I'm saying is show a little bit more respect to my guy Angelo Dawkins. Now, don't give him no jobber entrance. Let us see that. We love the Street Profit entrance.
I'm not gonna hold you. Give me Montez over Dawkins. Montez is a star. Dawkins got to prove it to me.
They're both stars. Montez.
He
I
has
think
more charisma.
I'm an Angelo guy. I think
it's hard for him to be a heel.
Dawkins is a star. Put the gold on Dawkins before you put it on Montez.
No.
They're both stars, 100%.
You know what?
That's why, that's why they're a tag team.
No, I think. Hear me out. I think Dawkins by himself would be a perfect heel only if he turns on Ford.
I think Ford needs to be the heel. I think the only way Dawkins get over is babyface.
The thing is about Ford, he has too much charisma. And when you have too much charisma, it's hard for people not to hate you.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you do something really like dirty, like punch a kid or I don't know.
You better launch some
Power bomb an old lady through a table. Something. You gotta do something.
I don't know.
Then he's athletic. So it's hard to hate someone who's that good.
What if Dawkins just hits
but he's good.
Bobby Lashley? Hits Bobby Lashley with a pop-up powerbomb.
Hey man. That'll be something.
I'm not gonna hold you. Seeing Lashley these last couple months, I think Lashley should be in the point of his career where he's putting people over.
It's hard for him though.
Lashley hasn't showed me, excuse my language, shit lately. And I know he still got it. And I know he can still move. I know he can still move in the ring. But he's not really showing me nothing lately. He shows up on TV and I'm like, come on, man.
I feel like he's hurt.
If he's hurt, bro, if you're hurt, stay off TV, heal up, get better. You know what I mean? Rest up.
I will say this though. I will say that
they get pelvic pain regardless. They be alright.
Bro, you don't use it, you lose it. You don't use it. You don't use your TV time, you lose your TV time.
But
he's Bobby Lashley. He'll be fine.
The only person that I see Bobby Lashley putting over that's believable, that it doesn't really hurt Bobby Lashley and it's gonna do wonders for the person, is Braun Breaker.
Different rosters.
I know, but I'm saying that's the only person.
I can see him putting over. I can see him putting over Montez.
Come on, bro. Look at the size difference, bro. Like it's
it's hard size,
to put over people and like.
I seen Rey Mysterio
when almost Batista. Like they were monsters. Like you can't just put them in there with anyone.
Bro, I don't want to hear nothing about size difference. When you're a Rey Mysterio fan, I seen this man beat 3 7-footers in a 3-on-1 handicap match. Size means nothing to me.
Hey, but
you know what I mean?
The thing, though.
I've watched a great Khali murder his brain.
I saw
Yeah,
that.
yeah, you
But
know what I
that's the
mean?
thing.
Yeah.
They
And then
set
Rey
that
Mysterio got
up just
redemption.
for Rey Mysterio, though. Who there's no giant killer other than Rey Mysterio.
That sounds biased.
Hey
As
man,
Yeah.
fuck.
it's
That
in the
sounds
history book. It's in the history book. The giant killer,
sounds like we gotta hit you with one of these.
Oh,
Rey Mysterio.
brother, this guy
Hey man,
stinks.
if it's a
Can you
fact,
say?
it's a fact.
Can you say biased?
Come on, it's a fact.
We'll
You
see.
can't
Hey
be
man, we got,
biased when it's true, guys. Come on.
the Women's King of the Ring tournament has been cooking, guys. It's been cooking. We've had some great matchups coming up. We're at the semifinals, coming up to the finals. Well, we got Nia Jax, Jade Cargill, which is, whew,
Yeah, man.
can we chant me, 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 me?
I don't know.
You definitely
I
can.
don't know if we can do that.
That's a
No?
cancelable offense.
That's a
Okay, fair enough. I mean, see,
Yeah.
it's fans like you, Chance, that don't let fans like me have fun,
No fun
No,
here.
no, no, no.
and that's the problem.
After what
Walk
happened
the
at
line.
after what happened at AEW, nobody's having fun at any woman's expense. Nobody's having fun.
Oh, man. And then on the opposite side of that same brand, we got Tiffany Stratton versus Bianca Belair.
Mm.
Now,
Two
I hate-
banger matches if they come
I
out.
hate that matchup. I hate that.
What?
I hate
matchup
it.
so
I hate
much.
it too because I feel like we're getting Jade
So
versus Bianca
confused.
already, and I don't want that yet.
I don't.
No, I
we
don't
are.
think. I think Nia
I-
Jax should go over on Jade.
I think Tiffany's gonna be Bianca on some BS.
You think Nia Jackson getting a dub?
No, hell no. You think they're gonna let Jay lose already? Hell no.
Yeah, 100%.
So you think-
Nia
so
Jax?
you-
Yes.
This is so hard because this is terrible because Jade and Nia can be an absolute slugfest.
Mhm.
But
Yes.
do they give us a slugfest or do they give
Yes.
or do they give Jade the
me.
what's that shit called? I haven't watched wrestling in 2 weeks and I forgot my fucking thing.
Slobber knocker.
No. It could be it could be a wash. You know what I mean? It could be a wash. A job. There we go. Fucking job. I don't want it to be a job. But do they trust Jade enough to actually go in there and put on a 15-minute banger? You know what I mean?
No,
Do you trust?
I don't think.
Do you trust Nia to keep Jade safe
Yes.
for a 15-minute
Yes.
banger?
Yeah,
Yes.
100%.
Yes,
I
I
think
trust
that's more
Nia Jax
on Nia.
1,000%.
I think that's more on Nia leading Jade. Obviously,
Well,
Jade ain't doing.
I don't think I
leading
can
in
trust
that
Nia
match.
Jax.
You can't trust
I
Nia
think-
Jax. She has a whole year of great work. She's proven
I
herself
think she's
trustworthy.
a good leader. But then again, I think she's perfect because you ain't gonna take no liberties on Nia Jax. I mean, let's
That's
be honest.
1,000%.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be a
Nia's gonna
banger.
tell
I
you
don't know.
no.
Something
Nia's
tells me
gonna say,
that
no.
something tells me Nia Jax is gonna be the queen of the ring. And the only
I hope
reason why I don't see chances right. It's hard because you just can't kill Jade this fast. I know she's a tag
Can't do
team. I know she's a tag team champion, but you can't
But
just
it's
have her
not
take a
like
L so quick.
But we're
And it's-
underestimating Nia Jax. It's not like she's losing to
Tiffany Stratton. You
Kolokai
can say
or
it.
anything like that. She's losing to Nia Jax. She's losing to the dominant woman on the roster right now. So it's not that bad of a loss.
And that's why I think it's an unfair matchup because Nia Jax has only been pinned by Rhea since being back. Rhea and she's only been pinned by Rhea. She lost to Becky in the last last woman standing match. You know what I mean? But other than that, Nia's been squeaky clean. She hasn't had many losses. She's only had like
and she has good
2.5.
matches. The one she just had with Naomi, I consider that almost a banger.
It was a good match.
Yeah.
It's good matches.
The
But at the same
Hurricane
time-
off the top, like come on.
I will say this: it sucks because Nia's at the top of the division. I think Nia's been putting in the most work in the women's division, and and Jade, they're not going to kill Jade. You know what I mean? So it's like, and I don't see it as a kill because Nia's always at the tip top, but it's a rough matchup for a Friday Night SmackDown. If they would have flipped it and they would have given Jade, to Tiffany, and they would have given Bianca Nia Jax, I'd be a little more understanding. I'm like, oh, okay, this is cool. This is doable.
Yeah, but then okay, but then do we can say the same thing for, let's say, if not Jade and what his name's slipping
Tiffany,
me, Bianca Belair, and then be like, oh, it's too soon for that.
but that's what I'm
No.
saying. It's way too soon. Somebody's losing, and it's not going to be Jade. I think it's going to be
I
Bianca
think
on some BS.
I
It has to
think
be. It has to be Bianca on some BS because Bianca can eat a loss and
I
be
don't
fine.
want
Jade
I don't
can't
want
eat a
to
loss
think.
right now because we don't. It loses the allure what they trying to build with Jade and Bianca. You know what I mean?
As a
When Jade and
tag team.
Bianca, just as the feud, when that match comes on, when that match
I
finally
don't
comes
know.
on, you want
It's
Jade
just
I mean,
it's
undefeated.
we can let this tag team rock for a little bit and work that.
You
And
you
then
can.
if she lose to the Naya, you can always rock that storyline down the future. If she beats Naya, all right, there's no point for them to feud down the future. You beat her one, you eliminate her from the Royal Rumble, and then you just beat her clean for the tournament. There's really no point to have a storyline or a feud with her.
There
But
is
if
because
Nia Jax beat you in the tournament and then you're still running your face, now you have a whole feud later down the
there
thing to
there is
go on.
because you could say she had like some type of rookie luck. The hardest thing about this at the same time is just like neither one, Bianca or Jade, is a
Hmm.
cheerleader in a sense. So it's just going to be weird seeing the other one be on the sideline cheering for their tag team partner because we don't. I don't want that. You know what I mean? Like that's just not something that I would want
Bianca
to
could
see.
do it, but like
But it's
I
not.
feel
It's
you. Like,
not. It's
nah.
It's
not
a
what you
weird
want to see. The
quarterfinals. I'll say that. It's a very weird quarterfinals
So
for the
like
queen of the ring.
when you look at it, like I always feel like they tell you everything beforehand, and I feel like giving Bianca the um the first overall pick, giving Jade a tag team championship, and just drafting Nia tells you Nia's gonna win this because everybody else right now is propelled except for Nia. So that's why I feel like Nia's gonna
I like
win.
that. I like Queen Naya as a. That's who you think wins it all.
I think so.
I
I hope
think
Nia
so. I
Jax.
think that would
I
be
think I
wonders
think
for her
it's
career right now.
I
yeah.
think if Nia doesn't win the Queen of the Ring, she's gonna dethrone Bailey sometime soon.
Okay, I can definitely see
100%.
that too.
I like that. I like that. You think she wins like
But
a
Because
I
Money
can
in the Bank,
also
the women's
I
Money in
can
the
also
Bank?
see her doing the
I don't think it's
queen
money in the bank.
and getting the title.
I just changed my mind. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not
I
gonna
don't
lie.
I don't got not I don't
Come
I
on.
have Nia beating Bailey for the world title. It makes the most sense because you
What
have
pay per view?
you have a women's division full of baby faces minus like Tiffany and Nia. You know what I mean? Everybody else is kind
Pretty
of like
much.
level. It's kind of like lovable baby faces.
Oh, you have
So
damage. Well, no, I don't know if
damage
it's
controls on
considered
Raw.
damage
They're
control.
on Raw now. Yeah.
They're on Raw.
Oh, okay,
Huh.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Or you gonna
that's
have
true.
Chelsea Green win the strap. I would love that. Oh my god, have Chelsea
Oh yeah,
beat Bailey clean.
We'll see. We'll see. On the opposite side, on the Raw side, we got Io Sky, Shayna Blazer, and Live Valkyrie versus Zoe Starks.
I'm not gonna hold you. This was the best match that I've ever seen Shayna Baszler have since I restarted watching wrestling, along with Io
mm-hmm.
Sky.
Yeah,
That match was really good. I have very low
100%. I
expectations for
agree.
Io because I don't really I haven't seen Io have a really good match. Like you like the WrestleMania match, right? To me, I wasn't really that crazy about Io's match, but this match against Shayna was everything I could ever ask for from both parties. It was a really good match.
I feel
As
like.
for
Go
my
ahead.
fault, continue. No,
No,
not my
no, I'm
fault.
sorry. I was just gonna say. I feel like I feel like when Damage Control, and I'm calling them all out. I feel like when they're in the ring with somebody who actually like worked the indies a little bit, who knows how they work, their matches are fantastic. But then when they get like an in-house guy, matches is like dull, super dull.
I can see that. I can
I,
100% see that because especially EO Sky. I mean, working in Japan and what they do. I mean, ever watch see Stardom and all that over there. Like they go hard, bro.
they do.
Like no holding back. Like even like I watch it sometimes and I go, damn, like fuck, like ease up. But so I think you're 100% right on that. So when they get someone that knows that style and is not afraid to go at that pace, that type of I guess you can say strong style. I think that brings out the best of them. Like you have like they're good, but you have to bring it out. Yeah, I feel like they're kind of, I don't want to say lazy, but they kind of got used to working that WWE entertainment wrestling. It's like a different style.
Okay. Well,
You know what's crazy? I feel like why is SmackDown semifinal gonna be better than the entire final?
Bro, it's crazy. It's absolutely nuts.
Like, why
That's
would they
facts.
do that?
That's facts.
Bro. If you look at the final round for like the semi and the final round for Raw, it's doo-doo.
It's Io Sky or Shayna Baszler versus Lara or Zoe Starks. Like, the only names that come out of that should be Io or Lara, in my opinion.
That's what I was supposed to say. We argued
Well,
about SmackDown. Like, who wins Raw?
It's
doesn't
the
matter
crazy-
because Nia is winning it all.
It's
I feel
the craziest thing.
Io put on a great match against every one of them on the SmackDown side.
I will say it. I have no faith in Zoe Starks. I've given her a full year. Zoe Starks is very stiff when she faces somebody for the first time or second time. I didn't like that match. They gave him time to cook too. I wasn't crazy about it.
Yeah.
And I think the common denominator is Zoe Starks. I'm just not crazy about her matches.
Before we move on, who do you got to win it all? ZombiieKing.
I want Nia Jax, Queen of the Ring, Queen Nia.
Chano.
So hard because the SmackDown side is so stacked. I want all of them to win.
Mhm.
Honestly, I can see them giving it to Jade, so I'm gonna go Jade. I can't see Jade losing.
Brandy.
Yeah, I changed my answer mid-answer like last couple minutes ago. I'm gonna go with Bianca just because I want to see what the hell she makes with her, like with all the outfits and the crown. I want to see how she carries that. I'm
gonna go Queen Nia too. I like that. Queen Nia Jax. You guys said she's been having a phenomenal year, and she has. She's been just doing what she needed to do to make everybody look great, and I think they need to reward her with something for all the great work she's been doing. And I think Queen of the Ring is a great fit for her. So
Yeah.
I hope she gets to dominate that, and I hope that her and Jade Cargill have a great match. And me. No, I'm just joking. That's not good.
Tomorrow morning, Mark is gonna be putting an apology video out on X and Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, I'm
sorry.
just joking. I'm just kidding around.
Me.
My name
Be
is
a
Markus
slobber
Hernandez,
knocker.
or Four Sides
Hey.
of the Ring, and I'd like to
Fellas.
formally apologize.
Yes, yeah.
Nick
was,
Man had to take over for a couple of months.
I'm gonna go find myself.
Yeah.
Hey, fellas, have you ever had a friend that, like, no matter what you do to them, no matter what you say, they're still your friend? You know what I mean? Like, they could just be in your face. And they're just like, you suck. You're never going to be good at anything in life. You need to be better. And you're fat. And you need to do push-ups.
It sounds like my group chat.
If they're wrong, then you can't be mad at them.
Oh, man, because Otis is a great friend, man. He's a great friend. My dude is just getting yelled at no matter what he does, it's wrong. So
Yo, I love that match though. He was like, "Don't you go out there and don't you go do the worm." He was like, "Okay," and then like John Otis started twitching. I was like, "Let's go, bro!" I'll pop for the worm, bro. I love it. I love Otis, man.
Do we think we get a quality? I don't want to say feud, but do you think we get a quality match out of that?
Oh yeah, Otis. That was going to be my question. Like, when do you think Otis finally says, "All right, enough is enough"? You're not about to talk to me like this.
By the next pay-per-view.
After this title match.
You think they get you think Raw gets crazy and like Chad Gable slaps Maxine Dupree?
Yes, I hope so. Nah, that's crazy. Nah, but like,
quick, bro. You didn't even hesitate, bro.
I really think what will happen
didn't even hesitate.
Chad Gable will eventually win the gold, and then he starts acting even crazier to these dudes, and then they just turn on him, and then we might get that title shot.
What if he like wins gold, goes crazy, shaves his head bald, starts telling everybody he won with a broken freaking neck?
That would be crazy.
Or I like your thing. What if he's about to smack Maxine Dupree and Otis just catches his hand and that's when he snaps.
And Otis snaps, saves his lady.
On his ass.
Hey, I'll tell you what though. I think Otis Chad Gable will cook though.
I was just gonna say I'll be hyped for that match. But I think Otis, with the right person, and if you let him cook, I mean you can tell by his size he loves to cook. And you let him cook in that ring, I think Chad will be a perfect opponent. I feel like you can get a really good match out of that too. Those two.
It's rough because after his feud with Gable, what's next for Otis? You know what I mean? Obviously, you can see good things for Gable on the horizon. I like Otis. I like Otis a lot, but they seem to put Otis in all these chick magnet roles. You know what I mean? He did the same thing earlier with Mandy, and now he's doing with Maxine. And I feel like Otis and Maxine can work really well together as a duo. You know what I mean? Maxine's doing her thing in the women's division. But I'm not gonna hold you. Tozawa, outside of his comic relief in Alpha Academy, he's not really doing nothing. He's just training the guys in the back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the thing is, we all know he can go. You know what I mean? Like that man can move. So
do you ever see Otis going for like a Intercontinental or US?
That's the beauty of the mid. That's the beauty of the mid card. Yeah, when you're a mid card, you can go for all that shit. It don't matter.
And he's such a big baby face too. I would say he's one of the biggest baby faces.
People love Otis, man.
Yeah.
Bro, I've loved Otis since I started rewatching wrestling, and he was wearing Body by a Steak and shit. And I was like, yo, who is this guy? He was just like they would knock over his food, and he's like, we're fighting tonight. And I'm like, I get it. Oh,
so did you not see his NXT run? Like when he was Heavy Machinery?
And yeah, with his other tag team.
Or they were just literally told Otis he was going to be a solo wrestler and just fired his partner. Yeah, they don't need you.
That's like the whole thing about it. Like that's why I think we're gonna get a Chad Gable feud just to pay him back for that, because they just split them in a draft and they were beefing and that was it. It ended that beef.
Yeah.
True. Well, we'll see what they do with Otis. Hopefully Maxine Dupree doesn't get her ass beat because nobody wants to see that.
Nobody.
That'd be wild. Yeah.
No, WWE.
Nobody wants to see that.
Hey,
it's a joke.
I will say. Keep back in your mind.
My name is Markus Hernandez.
Era is over, y'all. Remember that. They keep saying that.
And I would like to apologize.
And then I apologized. like Miles Morales.
I don't know. It might not be too far off. It might not be too far off.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. Other crazy things. Liv Morgan. Is she finally gonna get the title from Becky Lynch? Are we tired of seeing this?
Nah, this needs to happen. But it's not gonna happen this pay-per-view.
I feel like Becky has the same, she's Batman and she has all the same villains.
I'm not gonna. Did you see her punch Liv though? It was she just stiff punch Liv. It was mad funny, and Liv just sat down, just ate it. She was like,
that was like a Three Stooges.
For real, because she punched Dominic way harder.
Way harder.
Way harder. Hey. If I was Dom right now, I'd be like, "Yo,
why you touching my other girl?
Why you touching my other girl? Mommy's not gonna like that."
It was like it was so bad.
Did you see that they released Liv Morgan's police video? Her stop?
Yeah, that was foul.
Weird. Bro. It was super weird.
The whole part about that was
reading the diary.
Weird. Yeah, bro, that was so cringe.
I haven't seen it.
They knew what was up, bro.
And then the guy acted like a huge fan after the fact.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I know exactly who this is.
Yeah. Fucking cornball, shut up.
You didn't know. It's like, oh well, welcome to Suffolk County. What a
right, yeah. Freaking weirdo. Down bad pick of the week. That whole police department.
I'm never going to that county now.
No, but for real though, I swear, every time Becky gets a title, she's just in the same feuds with all the same people she's been in a feud with. Dude, it's just like at this point, I want to see somebody new. Give me somebody new.
Who do you want to face? She's fought everybody, bro. She's fought everybody.
No, not Raquel.
She has fought everyone.
No, I don't want to see. I don't want to see that match.
Not Raquel. She hasn't.
Who's gonna be the heel? Raquel.
Io Sky.
Look at my evil back muscles. Oh no, Quill, put them away.
Yep.
Not the evil back muscles. Ah!
And it's not even like
I'm Chano Hayes, and I would like to formally apologize. We'll see, man. Hey, you'll see. Chano, your boy though is coming back on television. We do this I feel like we do this every time. It's like a 6 months process. We bring his name up. Karrion Kross is crossing paths. Kofi Kingston.
Bro, honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. Next round of cuts, Kross is on that list. I love Kross, bro. He's on that list, bro.
But before that, I'm telling he gonna get Kofi to turn on New Day, bro.
Nah. I feel like when Kofi turns, Big E's coming back. That's the only way Kofi will turn. Big E come back, but like, listen, you love your bootios, and Kofi be like, damn, you're right. I do love my bootios.
First thing I said when that exchange happened, that's the first thing I said, bro. I was like, oh, Big E's coming back. It's lit.
But I will say this: Karrion Kross, I got no more hope in the boy. He's a New Yorker. He's Puerto Rican. So I naturally have to root for him. You know what I mean? I have no choice. I literally, my hands is crossed. I have no choice, guys. But I just don't see it. I no longer see the vision.
no, the mustache.
TikTok.
That mustache needs to go.
The whole gimmick needs to go.
The hair needs to go.
I think
Everything
all
needs to go.
facial hair and hair needs to go. He was the best. He was best when he was bald headed.
I just don't like the gimmick.
What is the gimmick at this point?
When he faces you, he takes something away from you, even though he loses. That's the gimmick. I don't.
We're just gonna ignore that. We're just gonna ignore how the Babe just gave an electric chair to King Booker.
It happened twice already. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore it. I can't avoid it at this point.
I'd have just logged off. So,
I wanted to.
Brandy Savage has left the stream. No, I'm just joking. Hey, fellas, let's switch it up. Let's talk about this men's King of the Ring. We got. I like these matches a little bit better. I feel like they're a little bit more evened out. You have LA Knight going against another version of the Bloodline or somebody else. You can't say that. You can't say that about him.
Hit me.
I can't. I'm not gonna do it to you. All right. LA Knight, Tama Tonga. You got Randy Orton, Carmelo Hayes. Could Carmelo Hayes pull an upset? Is it an upset if Carmelo Hayes wins?
1,000%.
100%.
That's crazy. How's that an upset? It's an NXT champion.
Dude.
Against Randy Orton, Keith Orton.
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna try to argue this. I'm just
Randy Orton going up against a springboarder.
Difference in that ring against
it's gonna be a great match.
You keep forgetting how big Randy Orton is.
Bro,
like
he's gonna
the size difference.
Oh, we're talking about size again? Oh my god!
I'm just saying, like it's not even gonna look right. It's gonna look like he's in there with a kid.
If we're speaking about size,
the only person that worked with it is Rey Mysterio, bro. Other than that,
my
I kind of see what you're saying though. It's like when you pick up Brandy's big ass leg and you like the same size as the leg, it just doesn't make sense.
That's what I'm saying.
True.
Another match, another talk about size. Jesus Christ!
I'm just saying.
Right,
make it make
apology.
sense.
Who do you have right here? Randy or Carmelo? For real.
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton.
Randy? Tama and LA Knight?
Unless Melo cheats. I don't know. I want to say Tama Tonga.
I truly believe this is going to be a Tama Tonga, Randy Orton. So Randy Orton give him an RKO after years of using the cutter. Like, oh, here? You want to come here after using my cutter? Bam.
This is how you do it.
This is how you do it.
On an unrelated note, Anthony Edwards is down.
Oh, man. Like, knee-wise?
Did he take a cutter by Randy Orton or something?
Probably not. No, he's down.
Well,
he hasn't gotten up.
I hope he's all good. We have LA Knight, Tama Tonga, right? That should be a banger. You don't see LA Knight pulling this one off?
Hell no.
He's so over, he might.
Nah, he's not gonna. The bloodline's gonna help him win this match.
Ooh, Jey Uso, Tama Tonga, King of the Ring. Get Jey back involved in the bloodline shenanigans.
100%. That is exactly what they're gonna do.
I just hope so.
But I can't see Jey beating Gunther.
10 times.
What happened?
I could. Yeah, I can't see Jay beating Gunther either. I can't see. Honestly, I can't see Jay beating Ilya.
But
I
he
can't
did.
see him beat. I can't see him beat. I can't see Jay beating Ilya. It's not happening.
He did beat Ilya.
He did beat him.
Did he?
Did beat
Oh, that's
Ilya.
on Monday. I'm sorry. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
My man's like, I can't see it. What do you
Sorry.
mean you can't see it? I
Yeah.
saw
Yeah,
it.
that's why everyone was
Yeah.
bitching. They was like,
It's
"Oh,
Gunther and Jey Uso.
you gonna bring him in
Right,
and
right,
have
right,
Jay
right.
go over on him?"
This the final should be Gunther versus Randy Orton.
Nah, that's disgusting. I mean,
Nah.
that's fire though, but that's gross.
It's a good match.
King Gunther.
But I think story wise,
We can't mix
Because-
Gunther with the bloodline. That's too many people. How many
No, I
more
don't want-
Avengers is it gonna take to destroy the bloodline?
no, it's not.
Didn't-
It's
all
gonna
of
be
them.
Jay and Tamatanga and continue the story, and hopefully this is.
No,
This
Jay
story-
can't beat. Jay can't beat Gunther.
100% honest. I'm gonna be 100%
Jay
honest.
could beat Gunther because technically Jay
Yeah.
beat Gunther before Jimmy intervened. Technically,
Yeah.
You want to be technical.
You wanna get
They've shown
technically and go in the
they've
history
shown-
book.
If we're gonna be technical about it, if you look that matchup, who has a dub?
But listen,
Wins
we can
or
say,
wins, buddy. No, I'm kidding.
listen, a win's a win. I get it, but at the end of the day, like Jay had that match wrapped up. You know what I mean? Before Jimmy intervened, so technically they could give it to Jay, and then do give something else to Gunther. But why would you take Gunther away from Saudi? Jay's the most over man in the company right now. He is the Yeet Master.
Oh,
People,
yeah.
wrestling internet people would hate the Yeet, but they're such a small fraction of the actual wrestling community because people lose their absolute minds for the Yeet.
100%.
That's facts. That's
It's come to the point that Jay doesn't even say Yeet no more. He says it one time, and the people after everything he says, it's like the new what chant. He's like, I woke up this
Over.
morning, Yeet, I had breakfast,
But
Yeet,
I got
I had
something to
orange
say
juice,
about the
Yeet.
bloodline. It
No
might not be a
cold.
hot take. It might not.
What-
might be.
what-
but
What
I
got,
think
buddy?
you should have Jay and Jay Tamatanga. Let them freaking mess that story in, so they can have something happen at SummerSlam, and that kind of be the end of the bloodline. Because I'm kind of over the bloodline.
You over the
Story.
bloodline? Roman's not even back yet. You can't tie this up yet, bro. This got another 3 years.
Bro, I'm
No,
just getting
no
started.
way.
We only
End
in
it
the
in
third inning, boy.
SummerSlam.
Bro, it's not. You think it's ending SummerSlam? You gotta understand. A part of the bloodline story is Roman versus Rock, and that's a WrestleMania match. You know what I mean? So we're a year out from that match. So we still have the bloodline, another bloodline civil war with the new bloodline.
2 years out.
Yeah, you know what
Do
I
you
mean.
know the bloodline story is longer than Roman Reigns' championship reign?
I would hope so because they both actually no. It's about the same length now because Roman
the
started like 2-3 months in.
it's
Huh?
because
Roman
it's
is
because the story is not the bloodline is not Roman Reigns. It's bigger than
Bloodline
him.
is all of them. It's all of them.
All of
Jimmy
them.
and Jay.
Nah.
It's Jimmy, Jay,
Oh,
Roman.
But
Preach.
It's
That's
all
the-
of them.
That's the
And as long
bloodline
as
story.
as long as Jimmy and Jay are showing their faces on TV, the bloodline will still be a thing. As long as Solo is showing his face on TV, the bloodline will still continue to be a thing.
well, that's
They
the
don't
thing.
need you. We don't need Roman to continue this story. As a
Yes,
matter of fact, if you ask
I
me,
think you do.
no, it makes it more interesting without Roman being in the bloodline right now.
I think Solo trying to act like the leader or the tribal chief is not doing it for me.
Yo, Solo's
Why?
killing
As-
it, bro.
Why?
I
As
don't know.
as any
Not doing it.
as any right hand man should. When the main guy is taken away or taken out, the next guy to step up is him. He has to act like the boss. If he's not acting like the boss, somebody else is gonna act like the boss, and
No, I
he's gonna
get
have to
that.
fall in line.
I'm just saying that the new character and the way he's acting and everything is just not.
No,
It's how he
bro,
has to
it's
I
act.
don't
fire.
know.
Bro, it's fire. It's
No,
amazing.
not
Bro, it's
for me.
amazing because you know when Roman comes back, there's gonna be some shit.
I like it because
You know
it's
what-
chaos. It's chaos.
you know what I
It's not
mean?
organized. With
Bro,
Roman, it
Solo-
was organized. Solo, it's chaos. There's no thinking about anything. We're just gonna do.
Bro, he
Roman,
already said it.
Roman did it. Roman was
like
playing
the boss.
chess.
I don't like
Roman messed with your mind. He thought about the process, right? Solo's not thinking about anything. He's gonna punch you in your face. He's gonna beat you up and take what's his.
No, I got that. I'm just talking about this.
Bro, I'm telling you right now,
It's not doing it for me.
bro, you're wilding. Paul Heyman being held captive because Paul Heyman is a hostage. You know what I mean?
That shit is hilarious.
And that's the best part of the whole. That is the best part of the story. Paul Heyman just like, oh my god, call Roman Reigns, and he's taking the phone, snatching it from him. It's great.
All I'm saying is you. Go ahead.
Backlash. Let me get this change. Bro, a backlash when they running around with the Tongas and Solo, and Paul Heyman is looking so somber and sad to Jey Uso. He's like, damn, I had something good enough, fucked it up. You know what I mean? Like
bro, you don't know what you have until it's gone.
Bro,
you're saying
it's all time great.
I mean, you're saying you're getting tired of it. We were talking about King of the Ring, and we drifted off for 5 minutes about the bloodline. You know what I mean? Great. So I'm just saying.
Because you guys love
with that being said,
passionate about it.
With that being said, who do you think is winning this King of the Ring tournament for the men's?
Jey Uso.
Jey Uso. King
Uso. That's a unanimous decision right there. That was so easy.
It's either they give Uso King of the Ring or the World Heavyweight Championship, one or the other.
King of the Ring is easier.
So much easier.
It's just adding to his Hall of Fame
career. Because right now, both champions right now, it's too soon to take the title from him. Definitely way too fucking soon for Cody. And out of respect for Damian, too soon. Like, let him rock 2 more pay-per-views, I think.
Nah, Damian's losing in the next pay-per-view, too.
I hope not.
Nah, he is. Money in the Bank winners never hold their belt for long. And the World Heavyweight Championship is notoriously made for short title reigns in history. The fact that Seth Rollins has the longest World Heavyweight Championship title reign in World Heavyweight Championship history at under a year is ridiculous, bro. 300 days. If you look at it, if you look at the title reign history, it's like 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, $120, 15, 30, 90, 30. Bro, it's notoriously short, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Even when Cena held it for less than 100 days. Both times.
Not me. I'm about to hold it forever. Life.
That's it for life.
I mean, I hope so. It's in your crib. You're not defending it.
If you are true about that, here's the setup that I think is going to happen. If chance is true, it's going to be Damian. Then it's going to go to Drew. Then it's going to go to Punk. And then we're going to go to Seth Rollins.
No.
100%. Because there's nothing else. What else you have? If
the
Drew wins it, the only feud that he has right now that's going to be entertaining and worth shooting with is CM Punk. And once CM Punk wins it, the only feud that's going to be entertaining and worth watching is going to be Seth Rollins.
Drew McIntyre is on a 6-month promo battle with CM Punk until they both get healthy to wrestle in the ring. I'm telling you that right now. Drew McIntyre ain't holding no titles anytime soon. CM Punk, another guy. CM Punk ain't holding no titles anytime soon.
Then who's Damian Priest dropping the title to?
Finn Balor.
The Ring General.
He might drop it. He might drop it to Finn. I'm not gonna hold you.
What are you talking about? Why is Gunther's name not coming out of your mouth? Skip it.
Because Gunther
hasn't been in the title run.
Because Gunther is.
He hasn't been in a title run. He just dropped the title.
Honestly, bro, I'm not gonna hold you. I don't see Gunther winning it no time soon.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't see Gunther winning for 6 months. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't see it, but I see it soon. Not right now. For him to drop at Mania and win before SummerSlam is crazy.
I see it when Seth wins that title back. That's when I see it.
Nah, I don't think it's that far. Bro, I generally don't think it's that far.
I think it's who Seth puts in the dirt with the curves.
Yeah, our guy Chano, he said it's the new era. Triple H isn't going to have Priest have a quick reign. 6 months. He gives Damian Priest 6 months with the title. I like that. I like 6 months. I like 6 months, and then you give it to Gunther.
What's 6 months?
At Berlin.
What's 6 months?
You can listen. You can't.
That,
6
November.
Yeah, that's past. That's like
Survivor Series.
Like
that would be bad.
It's somewhere around there.
I'd be happy with that.
That's
okay. What about speaking of call ups though? Speaking of call ups, what about Jevon Evans? My man's has been cooking. Me and Brandy's been watching. He's been balling. We've been saying he's bouncy.
Mm-hmm.
Bouncy.
Too soon though. Too soon for a call up. I think he needs to win a strap.
Not to main roster. I meant like a call up to at like weekly television on NXT.
Oh, soon 1,000%.
I feel like
I think he can. There's a lot of airspace on NXT that's missing. You know what I mean? So
I can
He's
honestly
gonna get
see
that.
him and Wesley cooking together.
100%. Even
Yeah,
as a
no.
tag.
I feel like with like everything that's going on with Jevon Evans, he's always tied in somehow to excuse me,
Bless you.
to the main story. With like right now he's messing with Metaphor, and they're having Trick Williams get involved, and even before that, he versed Ela right before he left. I feel like they're like putting. I feel like he's right there already.
That's true. That's true. I just wanted to throw Jevon out there. I think he's doing a fantastic
the
job.
guy.
Man's killing it.
He's-
North Carolinian relative.
Yeah, man.
Out of the borough, you already know what's Firestar Pro Wrestling. Shouts out to them because they've been putting a lot of wrestlers on the map.
Look.
So
The borough. What's the borough? You talking about
Yeah.
Greensboro or like the
Greensboro.
5 boroughs?
yes, sir. Greensboro.
Yeah. Where's my dogs from?
He gets it. He gets like, a lot of people forget, like being the high flyer and doing all that. It's like a lot of people shoot. Like it should be like a rainbow, so everyone can see it. You know what I mean? You should come up high and everything. Like the way he springboards and everything, other than like Ricochet and everything, they so high, and it's like the airtime he gets. It's like, damn, bro.
Do you
what,
think?
freaking
Do you
Spider-Man
think
in your past life?
this is a crazy idea? But do you think NXT should have a Prince and Princess of the Ring tournament where the winner
No.
automatically gets an entry to the King or the Queen of the
That
Ring
wouldn't be
tournament?
bad.
No.
I would watch
because they
that
would
and not
just
be
job so
entertained
quick.
about that.
No. Hell no.
What? No, really? I think that's a
No.
good idea.
No, the Prince and Princess of the Ring.
Bro, Ariana Grace, Princess of the Ring. I love it. I'm just saying.
That's
Come on.
ridiculous. My name is
Princess-
Marcus Hernandez.
Princess of the Ring, Ariana Grace.
My name is Marcus Hernandez, and I like to
That
publicly
cooks.
apologize
That
again.
cooks.
Again.
Hey, I'm just saying that cooks.
Bro, they already got the breakout tournament. That's fire as it is. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
We don't need a Prince in the. That's crazy. To what? To get smacked in the first round? That'd be ridiculous. All that hard work to get smacked.
Hey man, you're in the big league.
In the big leagues, kid.
You fought your heart out. Had 20-minute
Be
bangers
like-
against the best in NXT.
But I'll set it up right. I'll be like my first Prince of the Ring would be like Baron Corbin or somebody like that. So when they lose
He's
first
already
round, okay.
He's already on SmackDown.
I'll call him back down to NXT, make him win.
Just to win it. The only
Give
way
him
that
something
works. The only way that works is you have them face Dom in the first round.
Is that not what- is-
match?
Is that not what they just did with his career right now? Called him back down, tagged him with Baron, won him the NXT tag
But
team
I'm not-
championships.
But I'm not gonna hold you. Baron looked really good in his first round matchup.
No, he did.
Not
You're
a-
absolutely right.
he
You're
looked-
absolutely right.
He looked
Okay.
really good. You could tell that
That's
time
very
off really
respect,
helped
huh?
him.
Yeah.
That time off
Give me the
really
wolf
helped him.
dog, damn it. Give me the fucking wolf dog. I don't
Wolf
care.
dogs.
Give me the wolf dogs. It'll be the hottest tag team going on. I'm telling you.
Well, I'll tell you what. Who's not the hottest tag team going on right now is every tag team that's been in the ring with the OC in the last couple of weeks, and it's been pissing me off. Because these guys are having bad matches, and it's not their fault.
On
Tell me how you
NXT.
feel.
Yes.
They still down there?
Yes.
Is it their fault? Is it?
No, it's not.
No.
It's not their fault. They're trying, man. They're trying. These guys are too green. They're not ready.
Well, when
They're not ready.
you
The OC is not the
bro,
right
you
tag
on
team.
TV already.
No,
You can't
no.
say you're not ready when you ready on TV. Get ready or lose your spot.
They're not ready. And the future of the tag team division
They're not ready.
for NXT, I'm not hyped for because I just don't know where. I just don't know. I don't know. I just feel so bad for the OC because they're trying. They got called down there and they're trying to, put up the next generation of tag teams and they can't do it. And it's just so sad because you want tag team wrestling to be so great. I could cry about it. Nah, I can't. But
Right.
If you would have busted out a tear, you would have sold it. I was like, oh my god, this man loves tag team wrestling.
it's like, can somebody get Shawn Michaels on the phone, please?
Fucking, he,
Well, you don't want to see
Channeling.
OC versus Out the Mud.
okay.
Hey, but Shawn Michaels, you've been listening to me,
Oh,
and
You're a fan.
thank you. I'm not sure if you've been listening to me or it's just like you get away with it because of his heritage. But we have a new Heritage Cup champion ladies and gentlemen, my guy Tony D.
Tony D.
Honestly,
D'Angelo.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This is a slap in the face. 100%. 100%. It's not cool.
What does that shit even mean?
It's
What
bro.
does it even mean?
What does it mean, dude?
It's the Harry Potter Cup.
My man was just in a match for your world title at the biggest stage of them all.
Biggest stage? What are we talking about?
And deliver?
No, I'm not talking about Dragunov and he fought Dragunov at
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Stand and deliver.
Yeah.
and deliver, right.
Tino says, I agree, Marcus. Best tag team down there is out the mud. Jesus Christ. My man
That's
is
facts.
delusional.
Yeah, he's
What?
fast.
Yo,
I've been saying this.
Don't
since they
sleep
came
on Out the Mud, bro.
That's facts.
Out
But no,
the
but
mud.
I agree.
you literally put this man stand and deliver your WrestleMania pay-per-view. You let him lose for some odd reason. If Ilya was getting called up anyway, that's fine. Okay, we get it because we wanted Trick Williams to win the title. Understandable. Not Martin. Not Martin. That's what I'm saying. Not Martin.
I would have rather Tony.
Okay. And then you give him the Heritage Cup, dude. This is like when your supervisor quits and you work your ass off. You're about to get the job, and then your manager comes and says, "Hey, this guy is starting with you today. He's going to be your new supervisor, so train him."
You're having a pizza party.
I will say this, right? You got to give Tony D something. Obafemi is that guy.
And that's our time, ladies and gentlemen. We got to get up out of here.
That's my dryer. My dryer's a noisy bitch. No, but that's the thing. You got to give Tony D something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you have to give him something. You can't dethrone Oba because Oba's that guy.
Mm-hmm.
You can't
100%.
You can't dethrone Trick because he's the most over man in NXT right now.
100%.
So you just have him just running the family without any type of accolades. He needs something.
Bring back the Cruiserweight Championship.
Oh my God! Honestly, yeah, go ahead. That's actually not
damn
bad.
Cruiserweight.
Drop the Heritage Cup. Bring back the Cruiserweight Championship.
Bro, they had Buddy Matthews wrestling the cruiserweights, and my man was at least 225 solid, bro. Like
No,
230 solid.
Good point.
He went down.
He went down to 150.
No.
He
was.
He did cut weight. They did a cut weight thing.
He was literally like 204 point whatever it was before you were over being a cruiserweight.
So
it was a whole gimmick he did.
He was the biggest cruiserweight.
I'm not gonna hold you. My man's was jacked. I saw him back. He was jacked. I was like, Jesus Christ.
I mean, you could say this. You could say the same thing for like when Pac was wrestling at 205 Live. You know, like he was super ripped for no reason. It's like,
bro, Pac is still super ripped now.
That's true too. Super cut.
He's
cut.
Height. That's what gets him. Is his height.
Right. But hey, you know what? Congratulations, Tony D. At least you're a champion. William Regal's son did his thing for a little bit. Now you have the pleasure of carrying this trophy around, and I guess it works for you because you're Italian.
Drink some wine out of it.
Say it like that. Here comes another apology.
You're right. I'm sorry.
My name is Markus Hernandez, and I like to apologize once again.
You're right. I'm just saying. You know how I feel about the Heritage Cup, man. I just don't like it. Why can't it be the Heritage title?
Because it's the Harry Potter Cup. That's why.
Harry Potter Cup. Yeah. I mean, hey.
I'm Chano on the ZombiieKing, and I formally apologize
for the Harry Potter Cup. Jesus Christ!
We can't say Harry Potter.
We can't say Harry Potter.
Harry Potter is over, bro.
What year are we
Harry
in?
Potter is over, brother.
What year is this? 2045,
bro. Whatever the fuck they say.
Abracadabra. My name is Anthony Hernandez. What's your last name?
A whole new person, bro.
My name is ZombiieKing, and I'd like to formally apologize.
I'm sorry for
listen. If that's not
on the podcast,
if that's not the name of the episode, I don't know what it is. I'd like to formally apologize.
I'd like to formally apologize. Yeah, we'll see. I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
The headline.
Hey, Wednesday night was pretty cool. John Moxley and Bryan Daniels. They didn't come out as a tag team. It was weird. Then John was getting his ass beat, and then Bryan Danielson came out, and then his entrance music played for like an extra 3 minutes. It was the craziest thing.
Why they were beating ass? I was so confused.
right.
I was like, oh my god, they're getting crazy.
The crowd was into it and everything, bro. It was just
So like,
I feel like it always happens with John Moxley. It was like that one time he came out and that band was singing his entrance music for like the entire match. It's the craziest thing. Like half the match, all you heard was "Wow, dang! You make my heart sing." These guys are having a match. Wow, dang! It's just like, why did nobody tell this band to leave the stage?
I'm not gonna.
But it happened.
I've never hated the theme song as much as I hate John Moxley. I swear to God.
I always think of that one movie every time I hear it.
Bro,
no, you know what it is.
I don't even listen to the song. Like when he comes out, I'm just like, oh, I forgot that's his entrance music. Like,
bro, I can't believe like he made it work as an entrance. You know what I mean? It's just the wildest thing ever to me.
Hey, it's what he likes. You know what I mean? I'll tell you what's the wildest thing to me. How people sleep on Kyle Fletcher and Jeff Cobb. First of all, Jeff Cobb should be on the roster because Jeff Cobb's phenomenal. But Kyle Fletcher,
I didn't know who that man was until yesterday.
Oh, really? He's part of their faction. It's Kyle Fletcher. You know, Aussie Open is.
You know what? I missed 2 weeks of AEW, so that's fair. I don't know.
No. He's not an AEW wrestler. He's New Japan. Yeah, he isn't. His contract isn't up with them. So.
Listen, this is tampering. New Japan, you got to stand up for yourself. You guys got to stop letting your talent wrestle on AEW. Because you guys are getting 1,000% bullied. At this point,
Jeff Cobb is the goods.
Nah, Kyle Fletcher is the goods. I put it on.
Kyle Fletcher is the goods too.
Give Kyle Fletcher like 3 to 5 years, and he's gonna be headlining every single pay-per-view in that 100%. Company.
Him and his lovely girlfriend, Sky Blue.
1,000%.
They're both gonna be they're gonna be headlining that company like crazy.
Listen, AEW. So I posted it before we went online. I feel like AEW is so stacked that they need a brand split, like a full brand split, to utilize their talent. Because there is no reason that Kyle Fletcher isn't on TV every week. Buddy Matthews shouldn't be on TV every week. Malachi Black shouldn't be wrestling every week. You know what I mean? They're so 100%. Stacked. Takeshita should be wrestling every single week or be on TV every single week because Takeshita is that damn good.
I did. Takeshita's going back to Japan as the hero. It's great. I love what they're doing.
Question: you think it's going to go back to New Japan full time?
No, it's definitely going to be part time, but it's going to be he'll go for a little bit, but he's definitely bringing that IGWP title back home.
I think he should just go back full time, man. I don't feel like AEW squandering him because don't get me wrong, he's having great matches, but there should be a strap on Takeshita.
No, you don't see what your boy's coming back. You don't see what they're doing right now. What? Don Callis, everybody in the Don Callis family is about to have gold. Takeshita, Will Ospreay, Kyle Fletcher already has his. They're all about to be. He's about to have champions.
Ospreay is not beating Roddy Strong. I'm saying that right now.
You think they're gonna? We just talked about Jake Cargill losing. You think they're gonna let Will Ospreay lose after what he's been doing?
Yeah, the story is the 91 Tiger Driver. He refuses to do it, and that's what cost him the match.
They need to do it, and he needs to. And I hope it doesn't happen. But Roderick needs to put that neck brace on after it happens again. Just go back to
in the wheelchair. Oh, that'd be wonderful.
That was the best gimmick. Question though.
What's up?
Do you think AEW has more stars or more future stars? Because they do have a stacked roster.
They got more current stars. Way more current.
I would say
way more current stars.
I would say it's a good happy medium.
I don't think it's a medium. They're super top heavy, bro. They're super duper top heavy.
But the young guys are future, like they got future stars too, though.
They got some. They got some.
Follow-up question.
This. What's up?
If you had to pick 3 and 3 of their top stars, and 3 of you think of their future stars.
That's an unfair question. You know what I mean? Because you can literally go Omega, Ospreay, Okada. You know what I mean? It's super.
But Ospreay, Ospreay would technically be a future star, though.
No, he's a bro. He's a really main event.
I think I would put Osprey as a future star
He's a
because
future
he's
star.
so
He's so
new
young.
to TV.
He's so young.
No, you guys.
Star.
First off, you
It's
guys
his
are
first time on television.
the Japanese don't have TVs,
But if you
I'm not saying
if
that,
you're
but
not a hardcore fan, you're
but
not
I'm not gonna.
watching that.
But the thing is, Osprey's been wrestling on AEW for a year and a half before his contract, before he even signed it full time. You know what I mean? If
no,
you watch
I mean,
I'm telling you right now, your reasoning is flawed because most of the people who watch AEW are diehard wrestling fans who
But they're
used to
not
watch
focusing. They're trying to get new
no,
fans.
yes, but I'm telling you right now, majority of AEW's fan base is people who watch New Japan and Ring of Honor on a weekly basis before AEW became a thing. So most of their fan base already knows who Will Ospreay is, and that's why Will Ospreay is not a future star. He's already a star. He is the star.
okay, but see what I'm talking about is future star for the company. And I think that's I think that's what ZombiieKing is asking, like future stars, like guys who've been in the company for the last 5 years versus the guys who are just coming in. And if we're talking that, then Will Ospreay is definitely a future star.
I don't think he's a.
100%.
I think he's already a star. I think he's already a star. Future star to me is somebody who came up relatively unknown and is making a name for themselves right now. To me, that's what a future star is.
So that's Swerve Strickland.
I was just gonna say, he was borderline.
Not a lot of people.
He was
knew of him.
He was
from
definitely
WWE,
a future star who became.
You can't say a future star when he's your current world champion.
But he wasn't before. Remember how many times we talked about? Oh, we need Swerve needs more. Swerve needs more. Swerve needs this. Swerve needs that. Swerve needs that. He's the future. He's the future.
Yes, I agree with you.
He's the guy.
The future is now because Swerve is the current world. But the future is now because Swerve is the current world champion. You know what I mean? Swerve's already achieved. He would achieve greatness.
If you was asked from a couple of years, I'll say 5 years from now, probably even less than that, is going to be Will Ospreay.
Will's already there. Will's going to be fighting for the world championship in 8 months, whether or not he has the international title, and he's going to win it. Because honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. I have Will Ospreay losing at Double or Nothing, and I have him beating Swerve for the world title at All In at Wembley.
Oh yeah, that's a given though.
Yes, but we can't say that. He's a future star, bro. He's a baller. He's already a star. When you talk about future stars, I'm thinking Kyle Fletcher. Who else is gonna come up? Danny Garcia. You can even throw Jungle Boy in there.
You can say Jack Perry. You can say Jack Perry.
Or just Jack Perry. You know what I mean?
Darby Allin.
Darby. You can say Darby.
I
think Darby's a stud.
Welcome back, Darby.
Other than the last two, I don't consider them the future, but they're almost the pillars.
Yes, but they still future stars because they still not main. They're not headlining events. Darby headlining events for a little bit with the benefit of Sting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, Danny Garcia, he's not headlining. He's not headlining PLEs, and that man is talented as hell. Those are future. When you talk about the 4 pillars, you're talking about the future stars of the company. MJF was a future star, then he became a star. And MJF is already younger than all the guys we mentioned. You know what I mean? He's like, bro, my man hasn't even touched 30 yet, and he's already a world champion. The longest reigning AEW world champion in that company's history. And that man is already a star. You know what I mean? He's not a future star, he's already a star. Will Ospreay is already a star. Swerve is already a star. When we talk about future stars, I'm talking about guys that we relative.
I don't think Swerve was already a star. I think
no. Swerve was a future star, but now he's a star. If you ask me, Swerve Strickland, you know how we say Cody went from undesirable to undeniable?
Yes.
The real person for that is Swerve. Swerve is the real undesirable to undeniable because my man got cut from NXT, a developmental show, went to AEW, and took over the top prize in that company.
He got called up. He got main roster. He went for a little bit. Hit Row was main roster for a little bit, then he got cut. Then they rehired Hit Row again.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, my man was on NXT. My man got called up for a little bit, got cut. It wasn't working. And then he went to AEW from undesirable to undeniable, bro. He's a real one. He's the real one. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Cody Rhodes, when he asked for his release and he walked out, he had a shit ton of job offers waiting because his last name was Rhodes, and he made it work for him, and he came back as that guy, as he should. But Swerve worked his ass off to be basically a nobody to be the current world champion, as over as he is.
True.
Good point. Valid point.
So honestly, AEW has more superstars right now than it does future stars, but they do have some future stars. If you used to take any roster that you can, I'll take AEW's roster 1,000%. It's stacked, and that's why I think they need a brand split. This way, they can showcase all their talent.
Would you say my guy Hook is a future star because he came back?
Hook is a future star. 1,000% he's a future star. He's a stud, but he's a future star.
Nick Wayne, future star.
Future star, bro. So everybody in the comments right now, because we are live, or after you hear this episode when we drop tomorrow, or whenever it drops,
Kill Switch, future star.
From Big Brother, that's hilarious. So everybody who's listening to this, let us know, like, what is your definition of a future star in the company? And either company, it can be the E, it could be AEW, it doesn't necessarily matter. Just give us your viewpoints on what a future star is. But AEW is stacked, bro. It is so top heavy.
They are
stacked. But if you think about it, they're so top heavy that Okada is holding one of the minor titles and is that guy. You Will Ospreay, if he wins an international title, he's a top star and he's about to have a minor title.
Which people hated on that Dax Hardwood matchup on Wednesday night, and I thought it was a great match.
The Dax match, it was alright.
I thought it was a good match. I like that style. I like that style of wrestling.
I'm not a big Dax guy unless Bullet Club Gold is involved.
But we did have some crazy things. Brandy, also on Wednesday night, your girl went through a table, bro.
Yeah, I peeped that.
Went through a table. She hasn't even had a match yet, but she went through a table.
You gotta show us you could take a bump. We haven't seen it.
But you gotta go through a table. There's other ways of taking a bump, bro. You can go through a table.
Go big or go home, bro.
I don't know. Do you think she takes that title off for Willow?
Nah,
100%.
I don't know. I'll tell you what though.
I think it's petty.
I think honestly, I think Jay needs to show up in the ring on Double or Nothing. I think anything less than a stellar performance by her is gonna be like, why'd you even go to AEW? Because I'm not gonna hold you. I'm tired of hearing her talk. Let's see. The CEO gimmick is cool, but at this point, I need you to put up in the ring.
Yee.
I need a banger.
Like it's Sasha Banks.
I need a banger. Anything less than a banger, it's like, what are we doing here, sis?
You gonna get a banger? Just saying.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's guaranteed banger.
I don't know. I don't think it's guaranteed.
No, I'm saying I want to shout out. I want to shout out my girl. I think we do this every time we get on, but Toni Storm. You know, we always say fantastic, fabulous. But I want to say she had a match with Harley Cameron. Who Harley is not the best in-ring worker. She has all the entertainment you need for in-ring, but you know her work is not always there. But Toni and her had this match, and Toni carried the whole match, and the match was just great.
It was a good match. It was a really good match. I didn't know what to expect from Harley Cameron, honestly, but it was really good.
She's hilarious. I give it to her. She could be the greatest amount of entertainment, and then you know, Toni Storm just does everything else, just great. You know, so it's all good. Yeah. We also had the EVPs doing the EVP things, and then we saw who is the last partner. Our guy Darby Allin is back. My man, apparently wasn't it a broken leg? Didn't he like shatter his ankle or whatever it was?
He got hit by a bus, bro. You didn't hear about that one?
Yeah.
You didn't hear about that?
Yo, isn't it crazy? My guy Adam Cole suffered a high ankle sprain. He's been out since forever. Darby Allin broke his foot, got hit by a bus, and my man's just back on television to go have a match.
Yo, broke his nose and everything.
How is that possible?
Right?
Yo, Darby, if you're mutant,
what is he made out of at this
Darby,
point? I don't think he's human.
He's Gumby. That's who he is.
He's Gumby. He is
Wolverine.
Yo, I mean, he surpassed at this point. Oh man, I don't know if I want to say this.
You better have your apology letter ready.
Yeah, I don't know, but damn man, I was gonna say he surpassed like Jeff Hardy, Cactus Jack, like the Terry, like putting your
Oh, that's
body on the line
such a
and
hot
like
take.
doing some crazy things.
I will say
He's
I
up
don't.
there.
He's up there. I
I
don't
don't
think he's
know,
surpassed.
man. He's up there.
He's up there, but I don't think he's there. I don't think he's surpassed them. You know what I mean? That's
Dude,
such a hard thing to
who
say.
else did that bump on real glass? I guess they use
Real
Real
glass.
glass.
Real glass. Like, come on, who's doing that? I mean, Terry Funk did Cactus Jack did like the real explosion ring, not the AEW pixie dust explosion ring,
Uh,
but
True.
I don't
True.
know, man.
Adam
This
Copeland is
dark-
also getting a match too, right? Malachi Black.
Oh man.
That should
I'm
be a
kind
good
of
match.
excited for that match.
Malachi Black should get that title.
I
believe
think it'll
so.
be dope. I think it'll be dope at Adam Copeland in the House of Black because he says if you lose, you got to bend the knee,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that'll be fire.
Judgment Day 2.0.
Maybe.
Been mad funny
that's
with Rhea's
what
significant
everyone's
other.
gonna say. That's what everyone's gonna say if he joins
With
that group.
Mamacita. As
Yeah,
You gotta.
but I don't know. I want to say no to the point where because I don't want to see Edge in another group, another dark group faction again. But yes, because I feel like with Adam there, Copeland, they will get more TV time and more quality matches and more storylines, and they should because all three of them are quality banger wrestlers, and you
Great
can put them
bro.
in the ring.
Great wrestlers, man. It sucks because they're great wrestlers. Buddy's a
Like-
stud. Brody King is a stud. Malachi is
All
a
of them, all three of
stud.
them,
And it
three of
sucks
them. And like they need more.
And it sucks because they put them in tag team matches and trios matches. No, Brody, let the House of Black run Collision. You know what I mean? Let them have
Yeah.
single matches on Collision and let them ball out, bro, because they're all
And-
super talented.
And even though I may not want to see them in that group, but if Adam goes in that group, I feel like that would be better for that group, for that faction. They're gonna get more TV time. They're gonna get better master story time and everything, because they're not gonna put Adam in it and then do nothing with it.
I think that's the worst part of having such a stacked roster that people miss out. Like, for example, Ricky Starks. He hasn't been on TV in a while, right?
He's
There's
injured, no?
speculation. There's a speculations that he's not gonna resign. He's gonna go jump ship to the E. Ultimately, we don't know what's gonna happen, right? But it's like Ricky Starks is super talented. He's one of their best in-ring
Yeah.
workers and one of their on the mic people as well. And he's hasn't been on TV.
100%.
Even Big Bill, he's with Poopy Chris Jericho and the Learning
Future
Stick,
star,
you know?
future star Ricky Starks.
How old is Ricky Starks?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
Fudge
I
it.
feel like we don't. I feel like we just saw the surface of what he can do.
I feel like he's a stud, bro. Ricky Starks is a stud, bro.
Yeah.
Stroke Daddy, God.
Oh man,
34.
Yeah.
34, future star.
Oh man! All right. With that being said, Zombie King. Any matches this week?
Not this week, but I got one. The 25th. So the following weekend, Ace Pro Wrestling. I'll be posting it up on my Instagram, so check that out. And you already know, Zombie King Instagram, Zombie King 91, YouTube _ Zombie King _ on X. I'm posting some stuff, so stay tuned.
It's your boy. Chano Hayes, Chano Theory, Chano Rowe, Chano the God, Chano the Prophet. Listen, you know where we at. 4SO. What is that thing? 4 sides, 4SIDESOTR. Guys, I haven't recorded in so long, I forgot our Twitter handle. But you can also follow me at Chanko. CHANCKO _ That is my X. I won't let you guys know my Instagram handle. I'll be posting pictures of my cute baby. Y'all don't deserve to see it.
No.
Yeah, I really don't. But this is Brandy Savage, y'all. You guys can find me at Life and Times, LYFE on Instagram and Twitter. Please be sure to check out 4sidesofthering.com. Get yourself right. Get yourself some nice merch. We got some nice Knicks merch on there if you want to support the Knicks. You know what I mean?
Orange and blue skies, baby. Orange and... Oh,
Orange
yeah.
Guys,
I forgot. Yo, shout out to Championship Culture
that's
for the t-shirt in Knicks colors.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah. I'm Markus Hernandez. You can follow me at the Markus Hernandez, but most of all, please follow us on all of our social media. 4 Sides of the Ring podcast on Instagram, 4 Sides OTR on X. We're on YouTube, 4 Sides of the Ring. We're everywhere. TikTok. What's the other one that everyone's using now? The X for Instagram that no one uses. We're on that too.
Threads.
Yeah, there
you
you
go.
Post
on Threads? Do we even post on Threads?
We're everywhere, Chano. I even think we're on AIM. Mess with me. Dude, we outside. We outside. You already know what it is. But hey, Ringsiders, most of all, y'all enjoy your weekend. And if you're not enjoying wrestling, you are not watching it right. We will catch you guys next week.
Nixon 6.
Cabo Nix.